Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video and a little bit of an apology coming from me today. Now in the background currently I've actually got my computer on, and as you can see this is meant to be episode 10 of the Williams, well, season 2 of the Williams Road to Glory career mode, but unfortunately I appear to have had a couple of issues with it. Now I'm currently on Elgato software. For obviously those of you guys that make videos yourself or stream or something like that, you'll obviously know how this software works, and currently in Elgato the file is working absolutely fine, as you can see, just running all the way through. Obviously there's a couple of blanks where it still struggles to load up frames obviously in here, but you can see it's running absolutely fine, you know, no issues whatsoever on lap 7 currently of the British Grand Prix here. Now this all works fine, as you can see it's also currently converted into sort of like a standard MP4 file, and once again it works absolutely fine. And I'll skip just all the way through the video, you can see it's absolutely fine. I'll sort of play a random point. You see lap 16 just behind Charles Leclerc at the moment there, so that all works absolutely fine. Now, for some reason, whenever I load into Premiere Pro, which is obviously the editing software I use, it's obviously just what I'm used to and everything like that, you know, obviously the way everyone sort of does it, usually you just have one piece of editing software that you like to use, you know, it's the one you're used to or whatever like that. Now, when I put the Premiere Pro file in, unfortunately, it decides it doesn't, excuse me, want to work. Now, I'll sort of show you guys what I mean by that. I'm just going to locate the correct place if on the off chance that it did want to decide to work this time round. But yeah, I'll select that folder, title it obviously episode 10 because that's what it is. And yeah, as you can see in a second, I'm going to bring the file in and it's going to import the file absolutely fine. And then it's going to load up a green screen. Now, that is just the first frame of the video. You click play and it only wants to show the quarter of the screen in a really, really laggy sort of way. I've looked online, I've tried absolutely everything I can online to try and fix it, you know, different alternatives, resizing the, obviously the project, resizing, everything like that. I've tried reconverting the file from Elgato to MP4, I've tried putting it into MP4 and then sort of using other softwares to try and fix it. Nothing has worked so far. See, once I pause the video, it works out, well, it loads the frame absolutely fine and then goes straight back in to that weird sort of, obviously only showing quarter of the view. Now, on the odd occasion, I do have issues with this, you know, sometimes whatever it is, Adobe Premiere has a bit of a funny 5 minutes and it doesn't want to work. So fortunately for me, I also have Vegas Pro installed on my computer. You know, I got this a couple of years back when it was on sale, so it's sort of just there for a backup. And then, as you can see, it's actually still trying to sell me newer versions of Vegas, but I'm going to put the file into here as well. Now, usually if something goes wrong with Premiere, Vegas is sort of like my backup. I've had to use it a couple of times with the Road to Glory career mode so far. Now, it's currently loading in, but I'll tell you guys straight up, it doesn't want to work in here as well. Now, it loads in absolutely fine, and then you try to play anything, and Vegas just stops responding. So, I'm not too sure what it is, whether it's just a file corruption or anything like that. Whether, as you can see, Vegas has stopped responding now, so I'm going to have to close the program once again there. But yeah, it's very, well, as I said, I don't think it's ever actually happened that it hasn't wanted to work in either of the programs there, which is very, very unfortunate. But yeah, I sort of just run through, therefore, what did happen in this Grand Prix. Obviously, I'm not going to leave you guys just completely in the dark over it on the whole. You can see we're on the end of, well, halfway around lap 26. We're currently P8 in the race there. My teammate, Lance Stroll, actually had a fantastic race out. You know, I was actually following him for quite a bit. He was actually making some really, really good moves on the whole there, and he'd actually come through for his very first points of the season, the first double point haul for Williams in this career mode. Daniel Ricciardo would take home Red Bull's, first race victory of the season. Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes still yet to win. Raikkonen would come through for third, Verstappen fourth, Seb fifth, as you can see, Perez sixth, and then the two Williams and then the two Haskars. In terms of the Drivers' Championship, it meant that Verstappen jumped Bottas and Perez, and also Lance would actually move all the way up to, I think it was P16. You see jumping Sainz, Ericsson, and both of the Toro Rossos right down at the rear of the field there. In terms of the constructors, we also had obviously a very, very good day out with that double points. I mean, we jumped Sauber and Haas once again here. So, yeah, as I said, not really too sure what I make of that. Obviously, I will still try to work on it and try to fix it if I can, still upload the highlights. But if I can't, then obviously, you guys aren't in the dark. Germany won't be going out today anyway. It'll be going out tomorrow. I'm trying to just make sure that I keep a daily upload schedule on it. But yeah, a huge, huge apology for me, from me, obviously, on that one. As I said, I've never had it where it hasn't worked in Premiere or Vegas, which is obviously quite strange on the whole. But yeah, hopefully you guys sort of understand this. As I said, I spent most of the morning trying to fix it, but nothing seems to have worked on the whole. But yeah, as I said, Germany will hopefully be going up tomorrow, obviously. Yeah, once again, a huge apology from me. But obviously, hopefully you guys understand that there is nothing I can do with it. And hopefully, you know, you guys stick around for the German Grand Prix tomorrow.